using the radiator bed. Oh, you've got the right idea, haven't you? The others don't know what they're missing out on. Soft, isn't it? And warm. You give me a funny look. Good girl, Lily. I think you're the cleverest in the house to realise that this is the best bed, aren't you? Good girl, Lily. So I'm sitting here working and I kept thinking I could like hear an animal, and I knew it wasn't the dogs because they were in there, and it's been going on for a little while. And I've got this box here. It's got a basket in it that I've bought to go in my new bedroom. And look, who's in here? Doug? Douglas? Yeah, what a cheek. This is my new basket, Doug. You do look fit in it just right. Oh, I'm going to have to get another one, aren't I? Honestly, all the cat beds I've bought this cat, and he won't go anywhere near them. And now I buy myself a nice basket and he's got in it. Oh, Doug, is it your basket? Have you gone off the leather chair? He does go off things very easily. People out there with cats, do your cats like go off their favourite sleeping areas? Because he will sleep somewhere for about a week and think it's the best thing ever, and then he just won't go anywhere near it again. And he's done that with the leather chair. Can't blame him though, this is quite a good bed, isn't it? He's curled up in it perfectly. Cool, I love cats. They're funny old things, aren't they? Look at this lovely parcel I've just had arrive. Well, I've actually just had 2 lovely parcels arrive, but I'm going to start using one of them straight away, and I'll share it with you when I can. But I can show you this one. This is from Rachel from So Me, an order that I placed with her. So Meg, I showed her these pens, and she has been praising me for them ever since. There's some fine liners. Meg loves pens and stationery, and she's had a very, very good week at school, so I ordered those for her as a treat. And I ordered this lovely badge to go on my coat. I wear badges on my coats rather than put them on my project bag. They're lovely. That cat, oh, he looks suspicious, doesn't he? I like suspicious cats. And then I've ordered another set of these lovely, these are my favourite crochet hooks in the world, these rose gold ones. I've already got one set, but I don't think you can have too many. I might need another 3.5 or another 4 one day, so when I do, these fellas are going to be at the ready. Do you love post? I love post. The days when the postman walks past, I mutter things about him under my breath if he doesn't post anything through my door. Are you the same, or is it just me? I just love post. I also got some stuff to help with my kitten making. I'm not going to show you that because that's secret. Anyway, let's get on with this work. I've nearly done another half an hour and I'll be finished, and then I've got a hoover. Look, the hairdryer's still out from this morning when Johnny did his hair. I haven't put it away yet. Got all the wires from my computer. I hate wires. Right, I'm off. Oh. I'm just going to keep it in, I don't care. Oh. Well, is that on the wall or on the camera? Oh, it's on the wall. No, it's not. It's on the camera. Oh, I can't do it. I'm gonna have to stop. I'll start. I've had to smush down. You're leaning on my laptop. I've just finished work. I've come over all chilly because I'm sat next to a fireplace which is down here. So I've had to put a shawl on and get Uncle Simon. I've just finished work and the house is an absolute tip. Just full of like morning stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like Lizzie's pyjamas are still in there. Just stuff that needs picking up, and it could do with a good hoover as well. What's happened to me today? Oh, I didn't. What have I not done? I don't think I dried my hair. What a dreadful angle, but never mind. I've not got a lot to say today. Well, I'm going to do some sewing now, well, after I've finished cleaning up. And I'm going to make myself a toasted cheese sandwich. And I'm going to put a piece of pork loin in my slow cooker for tonight, so that we can have a nice, well, it's going to be a roast really. Roast potatoes and parsnips and all that sort of stuff. But I could just go to sleep. I'd like to do that, but I'm not going to. The dog's still in that basket. He's going to get a fright when I put the hoover on. I would move him, but I think that would upset him more than the hoover will. Right, I'm going to get on. I hope you're all okay. It's been funny old weather today. It's been like the sort of weather where I think, oh, I wish I'd have put my washing out, and then the next minute it's pouring down with rain, like coming down in torrents, as one of the old men I used to look after would say. Nurse, did you hear that last night? That rain was coming down in torrents. That's what he said to me. And it's now starting again. Oh, it's lovely. I do like the rain. I've had about 5 cups of tea and coffee this morning. I always tend to drink more when I'm working. I don't know why. Maybe if I still smoked, that's how many cigarettes I would have had. I think tea and coffee is a lot better for you, isn't it? I haven't smoked for years, by the way. Years and years. But I still have fond memories of it sometimes. I know it's bad for you, but... I'm just watching the rain. Right, I'm going to go. I'll see you later. Oh, there's a man walking past now. Dogs will probably bark. No, then a little bit. Well, I've had a change of plan. I'm actually going to spend the afternoon. In case you're wondering what that thing is on the door over there, we have to put that on there at night time so that Pam can push the door to get in the living room so it doesn't shut if she wants to, because she likes to sleep in this red chair. I'm going to spend the afternoon actually knitting kitten jumpers, but I can't find the bag with the wool and the needles in anywhere, and it is sending me crackers. I just can't think where I've put it. Do you know where I've put it? You see, I put other people's stuff places and then they get like fed up with me, and now I've done it to myself. Where have I put the kitten jumper stuff? I really want to do it. Right, I'm going to keep looking. Oh. I found it. It was upstairs in my bedroom. I had it up there the other night when I went to bed early. Look at that little baby. Right, I'm going to get cracking on these. I love making these little jumpers. I've even got Uncle Simon with me, and I'm going to go make a cup of tea. I might watch Casualty. I'm 2 episodes behind with that, so I think I'll put that on. Look, I've even got a cat dress on today. Cats everywhere.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
He's still in here. Oh, dog. Oh, don't blame you. It is nice in here. It's not very comfortable though. There's no cushion in the bottom. It is just basket. Rough old basket as well. Of course, he's angry with me that I disturbed him, but you're so sweet. No, he hasn't got any time for me today. I've just been and collected this little sword. Whenever I wear these dresses with my coat, look, oh, I thought there was someone there. All the fabric turns into like this, like willy in the middle. My skirt rides up, so I look like a right old floozy. I need to start wearing a petticoat What do you reckon, Liz? It's not too embarrassing, is it? She's made me a lovely card. I'll show you when I get back. James has brought me loads of flowers home, and I said, is it because it's Mother's Day? He said, no, it's because that's what people do on Fridays. He's brought me these. And these. He didn't give me these, but let's include them because they're lovely. Hello, girls. And then he's bought me, oh, horrible printer, bought me these as well. Isn't that lovely? Not that. That. However, oh, I should have been filming, that would have been fun. I just sat on this pincushion and I didn't know what had hit me. God, that hurt. That serves me right. I should put things away properly, shouldn't I? Oh, I hope there's none stuck in my bum. That'll be embarrassing, having to go and get those taken out. Oh, that was a horrible shock. James has come home acting like really cocky, like he's in a really good mood. I think it's hello Douglas. I think it's because he's had a hard week and he's glad that it's over and it's the weekend, but he's getting on my nerves. Just a little bit. And he's got the song, I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind in his head as well. Dog's out of the basket. In other news, the pork loin I've got cooking in the slow cooker looks awful. It just looks so bad, but I think that's just the way things are. These things do look horrible in a slow cooker, don't they? I do chickens in there and they always just look like a load of like slop. Here he is. Dog, I just sat on a pincushion. I wear this navy cardigan all the time. It's the Blossom cardigan by a long Abic Anna. I'm going to have to make myself another navy blue cardigan. I think I'm going to order some wool tonight. I fancy making a 4-ply one. I'll have a look to see what patterns I've got. Yeah, I really fancy doing that. I'm a bit excited this the weekend as well, and I feel a little bit cocky as well. Maybe he's worn off on me. His good mood has put me in a good mood. I don't know what I was moaning about. You sweetheart, can you smell that horrible pork? Don't those flowers look lovely? And those ones. And these ones. Oh, I wish I hadn't have done a roast dinner now, because I can't be bothered to do all the other stuff that goes with it. It takes so long, doesn't it? I just want to sit down and do a load of knitting. Kiss. You hear him? Good boy. I saw your friend go past earlier. We don't know who he is, but when dog sits outside the house, he's got a friend who comes across and sees him. You haven't seen him for a few years, have you? Well, no, a year. Dog hangs out the front of the house in the summer. Oh, I'm going. I should just go and do the potatoes. Hello. I'll come to say goodnight. I'm in my pyjamas already. I've come over all cold again. Well, the roast pork that actually looked disgusting was beautiful, and that's how I'm going to cook it forever from now on. I just put, well, I said it was pork loin, but it was actually a fillet of pork, and I put it in the slow cooker, and then I just put some water in the bottom and a stock cube and some onion. And then I took, hello Dennis, I took the pork out, and then I made gravy with the stuff that was left in the bottom. Oh, it was so nice. I think I'm not going to aim for a loss this week with Slim World. I am going to aim for a maintain. So, yeah, that'll be alright. and then I'm going to get cracking with it next week, because I think my 12 weeks is nearly up. I think it is. I might have a couple left. I'll have to find out. I'm going to knit some more on my Sherwood socks tonight. I've started the cuff of the second one. I've shown you the first sock, haven't I? And I'm really looking forward to it. I've just been experimenting. I've got some cotton. Hello, Douglas. I've got some cotton, and I've just been like just trying it out with. Oh, come on, darling, sit on my lap. Come on, get on my lap. I've been experimenting like with different stitches with crochet, because I think I want to make a blanket out of it. I do want to make some painted roses cushions as well, but I think I'd just like to do a simple stripe crochet blanket with it. And we've been experimenting, Doug, haven't we? And once I started, I couldn't stop. Oh, I'm going to have to put this down, aren't I? Because you're looking at me like you need some love. And I will give you the love, Doug. Oh, it's lovely. We like being cuddled up in this dressing gown, don't we? My work bought me this dressing gown. Isn't that nice? They sent everybody who works with us a dressing gown in the post. Oh, what should we do this weekend? Well, I've got to dye my hair at some point, and now I've got it really short, I need James around when I do it, because he goes around it after me with a wipe. I'm quite looking forward to a lie-in, and I'm looking forward to an early, not an early morning, but a morning bath. I must make my mum a Mother's Day present tomorrow as well. I'm pleased that the curtain fabric hasn't turned up, because I can't be bothered to do it. I want it done, but I don't want to do it. This is a card that Lizzie made for me in school. I thought it was me on the front, because it's got a purple coat, but it's actually Lizzie. And in the middle it says, "To Mum, happy Mother's Day. I love you so much. Please don't make me clean my room now. Love you. From your favourite Lizzie." She's a little monkey. And look, I think they might be the guinea pigs. It's a nice card, isn't it? I love homemade cards. I've actually got some blank cards in this top drawer that I'll give to James to give to the children to do for me, because I'd much rather have those than bought ones. Of course, they put some daft things on, because they think that if you like I expect I'll get a card with some knitting on, like Lizzie's drawn Keir on the front of there. I do like Kim. I like you as well, Doug. Yes, I've got to make my mum a present tomorrow. She usually goes to a shop on a Sunday, so she'll probably be driving past, so if she doesn't stop here, I'll go and... Oh, I'm sorry. It was rude, wasn't it? I'll go and drop something. Well, I'll get James to drop something on her doorstep. Oh, I'm tired now. I think I'm going to try and... Well, I'm going to knit those socks all night tonight. Or maybe I should try and finish that blanket, the temperature blanket, because I'm nearly there with the border. So if I just cracked on, I could get it done. Oh, I feel like I've been looking quite a mess recently. I think it's because my blonde is coming back through. I don't like me with blonde hair. I prefer dark for me. Oh, he was in that basket all day, weren't you? I bet he'll sleep in it tonight. I've shown you this before, haven't I? His smiley face foot. And his brother Teddy, who died when he was 3, he had a skull and crossbones mark on his paw. Wasn't Teddy a lovely boy? Oh, it was horrible what happened to him. We woke up one morning, James was going on for an interview somewhere quite far away for the manager's job. And he said, Paula, there's something wrong with Teddy. So I went downstairs and Teddy's front legs were working, but his back legs were completely flat to the floor. And he's not like Doug, he didn't go anywhere. He was a beautiful big cat, and he just used to sit on a chair. He was just like Doug. Well, no, his stripes were a bit thinner. Same personality and nature as Doug, but a lot more, believe it or not, affectionate. So I called the emergency vet and took him there, and I can't remember what it was called now, but he basically had a blood clot in his, it just cut off the circulation to the lower half of his body, and the vet said that it would be a miracle if he survived, but he was willing to give him a chance because he still had it in him to drag himself to the toilet. Like he could feel he needed to go. So he said, well, we'll just try him. So he came home, and it was like, well, he taught himself to walk again. And it was so funny, one day I came in and I thought, where's Teddy? And he'd made it up to Meg's bed and was flat as a pancake on her bed, like he'd just managed to get up there. And I was allowed to take him to work, like on a day when James wasn't going to be in the house. I was allowed to take him to work, and yeah, he completely back to normal. And yeah, he was completely better. And then it happened again, and that was it. They couldn't help him the next time. It was made me sad. He was a lovely big cat, wasn't he? Do you remember? And Doug was so depressed when he died. I was as well. It was horrible. He was such a nice cat. But yeah, it was horrible. Why am I talking about this horrible subject? It's not very fun, is it? Why am I talking? I was talking about Doug's paw, wasn't I? Yeah. It's horrible. Right. Let's stop thinking about that, Doug. Right, I'm going to go and have a special favourite and a twirl. I love a twirl, especially when they've been in the fridge. They're always nicer out the fridge. Oh, I've got mint Aero in the fridge as well. Have I ever told you how much I love mint chocolate? I just love it. I love mint cornetto and mint feasts, especially a mint feast. Actually, no, which do I prefer? Well, I don't think I could pick. I don't think it. Oh, it's hard, isn't it? Because with the cornetto you get the cone, but with a feast you get the bit of chocolate in the middle. Oh, I don't know. That's too hard. One of each, please, if I get to have to pick. One of each, Doug, hey? Yeah. Yeah, so I've got to do some sewing tomorrow and possibly dye my hair, but if... Oh, I don't want to dye my hair because I want to have a bath. Oh, I might dye my hair on Monday because I'm not working on Monday, so I'll just have to risk it. If I get a mirror, I'll be able to wipe all the stuff off, or I'll just wear a scarf. Oh dear, sorry I got miserable again. I get sad when I think about the animals. Oh, poor Doug. I shouldn't have talked about it in front of you. It's brought back bad memories, hasn't it? Your lovely brother. Have I ever told you about... Oh God, this will get me going now. I had a cat called... I used to make a habit of looking at the cat's protection website a lot. and there was this cat, and he was there for ages, and his name was Badger, and he was 13, and yeah, no one was interested. I presume it's because he was so old. Although that's not that old for a cat, is it? So I said to James, what do you reckon about this cat? And he said, yeah, if you want it, just get it. He's not the sort of, like, I know some, well, I don't know. I don't have to ask permission. If I bring home an animal, that's fine. So I said, yeah, shall we get it? He said, yeah, go on, go and get it. So I called ahead and I said, look, I'm quite interested in adopting the cat called Badger. I'd like to come and see him, but can you make sure I don't see any of the other cats that are there, because I knew it would break my heart. So I arrived and I had little Lizzie with me. I think she was, she must have been under 1. Because, yeah, so I went and had a look at him, and they brought him in this room, and I've never known anything like it. He climbed straight on my lap. So I said, oh yes please, I'll have him. So we adopted him, and because he was so old, we changed his name to Grandad. James used to pretend he didn't like him because he used to, what did they call him? He was vocal, and he was wow, wow all the time. You're a bit like that dog, aren't you? But not as bad. He was always like looking James right in the eyes and meowing. And yeah, we had him, spoiled him. Oh, I loved him. He was black and white. I've only got one picture of him. And yeah, we had him for 6 months, and he died of heart failure. But I think, you know, he had such a lovely last 6 months before we spoiled him. Imagine if we hadn't have taken a chance on him, he'd have still been in that cat's home. Oh, it's making me sad again. Cool, if ever I get looking at the RSPCA website, cool, that breaks my heart. We tried to adopt dogs before, and this is before we got Dennis and Lillian, and no one would let us have one because they said that the children were too young. Like, we even wanted to adopt like a puppy, so the well, she wasn't that young, I think she was 2. We wanted, well, we just wanted a dog. No one would give us one, and they made us feel so stupid for having the nerve to think that we could look after a dog. We had one woman come round, and she stormed round and saying, this is ridiculous, how can you expect to keep a dog in this house, it's not big enough. Made us feel really, really daft. So in the end we ended up buying one. But if we ever get another dog, I'd love to rescue one. My favourite, do you know what my favourite breed of dog is? It's Staffordshire Bull Terriers. I'd love one. Oh, whatever am I on about? Right, I've got to go and stop this nonsense. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.